Emerging new talent is a big part of the Fleadh, but so too are established names, so it's great when they get to do things together. Oscar winner Olivia Colman stars in Joyride, a film directed by Emer Reynolds. A group of film students went to see it and seem to have been impressed.
My name is Olivia Kane, I'm from Wicklow, and I'm here with the Young Critics programme for the Galway Film Fleadh, and we got to see Joyride last night.
Money, you need to come back now. I need that money. Money!
Absolutely loved it. It was just for the experience of actually coming to a film festival more so than anything. And I found that even throughout the heavier parts of this movie, there was a consistent love in the atmosphere almost, which I thought made even the heavy parts more bearable. I thought that Olivia Colman was excellent, and I thought her character in particular, Joy, it was brilliant to finally see, or not finally, but to see more of a multi-dimensional female character introduced, as traditionally in film that can be something that isn't there a lot of the time. We get a good or a bad character, but it's not always a human character.
We've a plane to catch. You're going to come with me and help look after the baby. In return, I won't press charges.
How is she there?
She's fine.
Well, how do you know if you won't check?
Because she's giving me a little thumbs up.
I think the whole theatre was laughing at moments, you know, and there were moments that didn't take itself too seriously. And I think that really helped the story kind of come along in its own way. And the serious moments to really have that effect as well. We were thinking about it, and it was almost classically very Irish in style. It had this Irish humour, these certain characters who you might see in Irish spaces. Maybe certain things that you might think were cliche, but they worked very well in this one.
You're a mentalist.
I'm practical and solution orientated. You just have to trust me. Got nothing with me, honest to goodness. I've left my face at the bottom of me wash bag.
There's a real buzz going into it, and I think you could even see from the programme with the people in charge of it, you could just see there was such a buzz on the stage. It just nearly felt like you're going to watch a play more than anything else. You felt it was going to be a live performance, but a film is obviously way more exciting. There was a Q&A after to the directors, the director and the writers and the whole crew, and they said that they had talked through having multiple directors for the project, and I think you could actually really see that, because the film could so easily just be cookie cutter, but it was all in the execution. I think they really holding out to get the right director for that film was what made it for definite.
Why are you going to Drogheda?
To visit someone, to give them something. You know how lucky you are to have had your mum. All that good stuff to pass on.
She'll have you.
Obviously, very often the cinema you don't get to have your Q&A at the end. But we had the director, Emer Reynolds, the writer, Alva Kyogan. So I think it's always good to get a little bit of insight on as well if you want to do any critique of a film. We found family a very big theme in this film. It was quite interesting to hear that the writer herself said that wasn't one that stood out to her very strongly, that she was kind of honing in more on motherhood.
She doesn't want me, Molly. She won't even take a bottle from me.
You just think that she doesn't want you.
I hadn't heard anything about it. It wasn't until I turned up, I was like, oh, Olivia Colman's in it. But it was really good. It's very interesting. It had this undeniable charm to it that was infectious around the room, you know, and the humour in it as well was lovely. It was a really nice experience. I think there was a nice buzz in the air. I think because this is the first time we were all back in after COVID, it had something nice to it, and it was a good film to start off with, definitely, because it was so upbeat.
This could be the making of you, Joy.